Hello, 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 my dear Leo's Sun and Moon Rising. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, as you see my name here. And I'm going to be doing a reading for the month of, let me set up the camera, for the month of July 2017. For the main tarot card readings, I'm going to be using the Drew Craft Tarot deck. For the message, I'm going to be using the Shaman Wisdom cards. And the general message of the whole reading for you specifically, Leo, is going to be the wisdom of the Oracle Tarot, the Wisdom Oracle. So, Leo, I hope all is well for the month of July. Thank you for all my subscribers. This message is not for you. Please move on to another reader. And the way I'm going to be doing this reading is this 4 cards on top with this one represents your energy, Leo, for the ones that are going through this. And the bottom energy is for your partner, your ex-partner or your partner right now, if you're still together. The main card that we have here is the Queen of Cups. I feel that the reason why the Queen of Cups is a woman or a man that was in your life that gave you a lot of love. But knowing that it's the beginning is looking the other way, it's not looking towards the reading, this person is walking away from you due to whatever circumstances happen. Because of the devil right next to it, this signifies also like the devil card. This person walk away from you for whatever bad habits that either you or the other person has. Because this reading is specifically for you, Leo, this could be yourself or this could be your partner. But because this is not a reading for some of you that think that, oh, okay, well, this is not what happened to me, it was my partner. Okay, well, then the energy of your partner. This is about a relationship reading. And this person is walking away from you. Whatever bad habits, whatever situation happened in this partnership, this person decided to walk away from with his or her feelings, because at some point this person felt trapped, and so because of this doesn't represent love and affection. It was probably more like a sexual relationship, and this is not what this person was looking for. And what's coming to you, Leo, is that whoever you are involved also, because of the same scenario about this, if you are not looking to get anybody pregnant, watch yourself, because this could mean also that you're involved in a sexual relationship and this person can come out pregnant. Okay, and if that's not what you're looking for, watch yourself, because this relationship is not very positive. Since like someone walked away from you, you probably got involved with somebody else, and this person is looking to get pregnant. If you are dealing with someone that's younger than you, this could happen. Okay, and the last card is death. At some point, some of you, Leo, either have wished that you guys were dead, or you are ending a situation, or someone else ended a situation that you had a relationship. Okay, so that's why you could also feel that you want to be reborn. And so if this is you with your feelings that you feel like it's time for me to do things differently, this is not the life that I want to have, and you want to bring something new, you have to kill or stop what you're doing. Whatever your situation is, if you have any addictions, you have to stop it and destroy it. You have to kill it, because other than that, this is going to be a vicious cycle. Okay, Leos? And the card that came out for you is the card number 65. If anybody likes to play these numbers, feel free to play this and this card, and the other card is going to have a number. You can mix this numbers up. 65, 56, 11. 11 is also the 2. So just so you know, you guys can get these numbers. Self, masculine, and feminine of all. Actually, this card is also saying the same thing. This is also when you want to have your feminine side and your masculine side balanced to each other. We all have feminine and masculine within us, and that tells us that tells us that we need to balance that out. Like you need to become a little bit more and you give when you balance that out, you kill the old and in with the new, like whatever feelings you are. And this is about yourself, your inner self. Has nothing to do with people around you. If you guys, Leo, don't have no one pregnant, this has to do with you giving birth to yourself, you becoming a new person, you changing the situation, you killing the old you, and reborn to a new Leo. Now you're going to look for love, for passion, for compassion, a new day ahead, okay? Kill everything that you did it wrong in your old relationship. Think about what you have done as to why some relationships have not worked out for you. What did you do? What did you do? And don't blame others for your problems. Stand up for yourself and say, I did this wrong. In self, masculine, feminine, it says, I am the seventh direction. It is from me that all directions radiate. I am the center. I must honor myself before I can honor anything or anyone else. I am the beginning of the path of inner power that travels full circle, returns and ends within. It is around me that the middle world occurs, the here and now, the world in which time works. I am the world, but I am not of the world. When I attain balance, then and only then I do attain harmony. Always honor the seventh direction. I am the trunk of the sacred tree. I am here. I am now. I am the balance of feminine and masculine. For what I am, the sacred space within. I am a shaman. So see how this is so correlated to this to this card. If I was to read the card by itself, it's so much so you. I don't really read the cards, the tarot cards. It's like the oracles, with so many oracles, but the ferrule in this deck, okay, in this tarot card, is so alike the card that I just read. Okay, it's kind of like a balancing situation. Let me see if I can find it. The message: allow inner and outer, masculine and feminine, and blend within you to give birth to your creative self. This card represents birth and is like a rebirth of yourself, or birth to your creative self. So you understand this, what's going on with you, Leos? I hope you do. The energy of your partner is that this partner was the Prince of Pentacles. This person is it doesn't matter if it's male or female or same sex. I don't know what relationships you're in. This person has a very youthful spirit. This person is very much alive, and this person, because the Pentacles represent the earth, it doesn't necessarily have to be an earth sign. However, it can also represent that this person is also, it could represent Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but they also represent that this person loves their nature or who they are. They probably like to work hard. They like to have their own things. They like to accomplish. And this person is like acting, it's like the Fool. It had walked away because of whatever situation. So some of you, Leo, your partner had walked away because I guess there was no harmony in the relationship. And it's right under this. You see how the cards makes me feeling, and this means stability. And this is right under the, it's kind of like the Devil's card. And it's walking away because it's like it was not feeling fulfilled. Okay. With the Six of Swords, this person wants to do a trip. Excuse me, or is going to do a trip. Is walking away and is going to do a trip somewhere, and probably wants to do a trip either a long trip. It could be overseas, but this person is looking forward for that trip. The last card in this reading is the Moon. The Moon, as you all know, is sometimes there was deception going on in this relationship, and this person feels like it was a deception. Someone either lied, either you lied, Leo, or the other person lied to you. Something that has to do with fears. And this person at this point also may not even feel fear anymore. Whatever situation encountered means that this person at some point was afraid, and now is no longer afraid. Is walking through this moon in the dark, and knows that God is protecting her or him, and decided to go along with the flow. Is going to withdraw from the whole thing and just going into inner wisdom and in psychic. And probably this person might be a very psychic person, whoever you were involved with, and their psychic abilities are their inner visions are very strong, and they feel that they need not to face any fears, that the universe is going to bring them who or what they want in life. I do see this also represent a trip with someone, but this could also represent, this trip doesn't have to be with a partner. It could always represent friends. Friends are also part of your life, or part of everyone's life, and sometimes we have very good times with friends. You know, with the same sex. Like, you don't have to have a partner if this relationship is male or female. The energy about this person is the 22. Again, you guys can play this number. Is the Badger, West Feminine Fire. Maybe the Badger. It says, I am the Badger. I am assertive. My teeth are sharp and barrel. Don't expect me to back down. I fight for what I want, and I usually get it. I may be difficult if you cross me, but my care and custody of that which I defend is strong when I am assertive. I clearly define the lines of conflict and power struggles. I am quick to respond my feelings, especially if I feel threatening of concern. My judgment are keen and swift. I am assertive. If I burst into your day, you will better take me serious. I fight for my rights, and so should you. You may need to defend the principles you may say you believe in, the prepared to stand up for what you say you believe. It is time to walk your walk. In addition, you may need to get your feelings out. Cry, blow your top, bare your teeth. You feel better once you let go. Now turn to your anger into passion for the work at hand. Badger digs to the root. Badger medicine says, digest the root when the bottom of things. Assimilate everything you need to know for healing. So basically, I feel that this is representing the Fool. And it's just, you go to get the truth of the matter. You defend yourself like the Prince of Pentacles does here with the sword, and she is fighting or he is fighting, defending their territory, whatever they love or they believe. And they're gonna and the person did fall, and probably there was no resolution within yourself, Leo. And knowing that there was no resolution, the person decided to walk out and walk their own self along whatever life or their journey takes them. And they're also looking forward, and eventually they're going to have a trip, or they're going on a trip somewhere with partners or whatever, or they're just having a good time traveling, whatever it goes. And that person is not afraid to conquer new territories. To me, the moon, if it would have started in the beginning, but it's like the end, it's like there is no fear going on, moving on with this trip or whatever the life path takes them. The overall energy for you, Leos, is the higher power. Okay, number 4, again, for those that wants to play any kind of number, which is a good number. 4, essential meeting, conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, coming into a partnership with spirit. The oracle message says, this card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connections to the spirit and foster through prayers and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you can ever know. You are always protected and divinely directed. In relationship messages, Leos, it is time to address how much effort you give to your relationship with your higher power. Call God, Godness, Spirit, or any other name that is sacred and holy. Recognize that your partnership with Spirit is your number 1 priority. The appearance of this card also indicates that there is a deep spiritual bond between you and another person who is essential to your growth and evolution. Tend to your spirit connections and remain aware of your true nature. So you might be connected to someone in the spiritual level, and maybe whatever the message is all for you. We're going to find out at the end of this reading. Prosperity message. Sometimes your work just flows through you. Ideas come rushing in and inspiration bubbles up from a wellspring you didn't even know you could access when you enter agreements, being protects and negotiate deals with the spirit as your partner. You will always succeed. Let your higher power lead. The synchronicities of intuitive nudges you feel will help you see which way you are being pointed, giving you confidence to move forward in the right direction. Don't forget to give credit where it is due. You won't be a success without spirit guidance. Humility will serve you well when this symbol appears. So some of you have to have a little bit humble. Be humble, Leo. Sometimes being humble takes you to more places than the ego does. The protection message. Now is the time to examine that you are giving energy and attention to in the back of your mind. You're obsessing about being right about old statements or felt expectation about money or about other people, places, or things. This will be the source from you to create. But you want spirits to be your source? Take heart from your higher power. Will never desert you, and you're always waiting for you to remember the sacred partnership you share. Turn away from other sources of power that don't serve you highest good. There is no other greater source than spirit. You can always surrender your troubles and trust that they will be taken care of. You are in good hands. So basically, to me, it's telling you the same thing as the reading above. This is you surrendering, Leo. You're surrendering self. If you're a shaman, let's say shamans are giving their power to spirit. higher power, you're giving your power to spirit. This is you, and this is your higher power. I don't know if you guys could see this card. It's like two faces, one on the bottom and one on top. Higher power, in my course, we say higher self, which means that we give up the physical body and we let spirit walk us through life. We all have human moments, are not perfect, and spirit is higher. This is what it's saying. And sometimes you have to get the physical body, the ego, on the side and go with your higher self to bring you what you're looking for. Because the more you think you are higher or better than others, the more you are not close to your spirit path. So some of you need to have some kind of spirit path, and I think that the same thing happened too in the Spanish. Even with different cards, Leo, you are getting the same message with different cards. Give yourself to spirit. Ask spirit to let you guide you. I hope that this resonates to some of you, Leo. Again, if you're not the one doing the harm, maybe the other person was harmful to you. Maybe it's a lesson that you need to learn. And if you harm somebody yourself, see what the higher power is telling you. It says if you were the one obsessing or being right about our statements or felt expectation about money or about other people, places or things, this will be a source for you from which you created. Maybe you created this life, you created this situation, and that's why this person walked away. That's what this person is moving away from you, because you created that scenario. Think about what you did, and don't blame others, okay? Take responsibility for your actions, and I hope all is well in July, Leos. Some of you that I'm gonna be starting to celebrate birthdays in July, happy birthday to my Cancers in this month. That I'm still doing the videos at the end of June. Happy birthday. And if you need to subscribe, and you want to participate in the drawing, please send me an email. Subscribe, because I have access to my subscribers and I can see who has subscribed to my channel. Just because you put like, that doesn't mean you're subscribed to my channel. And if you do subscribe, thank you very much. And if you want a direct reading from me, please contact me. This is a general reading. I cannot reach everybody in the whole planet. I can only reach a certain portion of my Leos, and this is what I concentrate. I cannot reach anyone in 100%. Okay, like I said, this reading doesn't have your first name or last name, but if you do want to, you know what to do. Donations are welcome. Go to my website, mariadaclarmvoyant.com. Bye-bye, and I see you next time.